Do you mind seeing if I'm live, Scoops? Yeah. Yeah. Anime. Getting this stuff going. Let's see. Connecting stream software to go live. No, what are we doing here? I don't think I am live. Wait, it is live. Wrong name. How do I fix the name? Let's see. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to fix the name of the live. Let me see. There we go. I'm going to edit the title. Summer Roundup, baby. Roundup. Summer anime. Anime. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. What are we naming the live? Service Circle Live. Let's see. Live and direct. How y'all doing today? How's everybody doing today? All right. Let me move my mic to the side a little bit. Right now, I'm just talking about anime, and anime's coming to an end. So I wanted to just go over these different animes that are coming to an end very soon, sadly. One of them, the first one, is Taco P Original Sins. Has already ended. Goated. Might be the best anime of the year. Excuse me, I got some grapes. 6 episodes, and I've never seen 6 episodes of greatness in that way. And I watched the first 2 episodes and had to put it down. And let me tell you, I didn't watch for weeks. I didn't watch until the anime was over. But when that anime ended and you get the complete story, I don't think I've seen something so amazing done in 6 episodes. Taco P's Original Sin probably won't go up for anime of the year just because it was a little bit shorter than most. But to me, it easily could be anime of the year. And of course, it's followed by my favorite anime of the summer season, Lord of the Mysteries, which is having its final episode this Friday. Deeply, deeply disappointed that we don't have a 24 episode anime of Lord of the Mysteries. Now, it is hard to follow. I'll be honest with you. If you're not used to watching an anime that's just full of lore and it doesn't lead you by the nose, it's not going to be for you. You know, completely understand. It's not a shonen anime. It's not a typical isekai. It is an isekai, but it's not your typical isekai because it really digs deep. Not often in an isekai do you have to deal with the issues that the prior person had. All Devouring Whale kind of dealt with it a little bit, where essentially the guy was reborn into another body, but the body of a criminal, and so he's dealing with kind of the repercussions of what that criminal did. Lord of the Mysteries, Klein Moretti seemed to be involved in some stuff before this character transmigrated into his body, and he's kind of picking up the pieces as he goes along. And fake it till you make it. That is the Klein Moretti. The epitome of Klein Moretti is fake it till you make it. Klein Moretti is my GOAT. I stand for Klein Moretti, and when it's all said and done, I'm going to be the person that says Lord of the Mysteries deserved anime of the year. Currently, I'm. By the way, yo, what's going on, Quad? I'm live on YouTube right now, talking about all the animes that are ending and like my thoughts about that. And I can't stream through TikTok on OBS. They hate me over there for some reason. So I'm just kind of talking about all the animes that are ending, and I was just talking about Taco P Original Sin and how that was an amazing anime. And then Lord of the Mysteries, another amazing one. And To Be Hero X, of course, To Be Hero X is the next one on that list. Uh, and I haven't finished To Be Hero X. I stopped watching To Be Hero X around the Queen, and I forgot what her name was. But the big fight, that one big fight in the shipping container situation, it was an amazing fight, and I decided that I needed to let the anime complete itself, and then I'll just jump right back into it once it's finished. So I think one more episodes, and I am good to go. Thank you so much, CQ, for letting me know my audio is good on YouTube. Queen versus Boa. Thank you, Quad. Thank you so much, bro. Lord of the Mysteries ending. I will find out soon. I have not gone to the depths of piracy to watch it. I'm being a good lad, and I am waiting until it drops this Friday. But if Quad Father says it was great, it was great, because Quad is a good judge of character, in my opinion. And you want to know what's sad, Quad, before I move on to the next anime, is that it makes me sad to know that the Sword of the Demon Hunter has not been dubbed in the second season. I went to go watch it. I wanted to do a little watch along with Sword of the Demon Hunter, and I came to find out that they have not started dubbing the second season. So that's why it sucks, I guess. I have watched it so we didn't have to keep the kids up. That's smart, to be honest with you. I'm sticking to the bit. It's one more week of me staying up until 11. Just why not? Why not just go for gold? But Lord of the Mysteries, I'm gonna be really sad when I don't have that to watch on Friday nights, and that's like my favorite video to do during the week. So sad. Dan to Dan, dawn to dawn, dawn to dawn, dawn to dawn. I champion Clevatess, but when it's all said and done, Dawn to Dawn, in my opinion, truly should be the anime of the year, and I say that not lightly. In my opinion, Dawn to Dawn just covers so many great things. I get it. No, I know that not a lot of people are going to agree with me in my take of Dawn to Dawn being anime of the year. I said that last year. I thought Dawn to Dawn should win last year, and I'm doubling down again this year. It covers everything. It's got comedy. It's got romance. It's got action, the coloring, the music. Quadfather thinks To Be Hero X. The way that propaganda in China works, more than likely, China will get their first anime of the year with To Be Hero X. I haven't finished the anime. Everybody says it's great. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. Dawn to Dawn. That's what I'm going to be paying all the clickers to make sure that Dawn to Dawn is the #1 anime of the year, because it's my favorite anime. Miss me with the To Be Hero X stuff. I gotta finish it though, for sure. Sakamoto Days has been a sleeper cell to me, man. Like, I'll be honest with you, Sakamoto Days, I didn't expect it to come along in this manner. And I read something that Sakamoto Days was supposed to be originally kind of a funny gag manga, and then his I don't know if it was you, Quad. Somebody told me this, but long story short, it was supposed to be a gag manga, and his editor said, hey, you gotta put some violence in it. It's the reverse of Attack on Titan. The DBZ editor was like, yo, you can't come into shonen with this heavy stuff. Like, you gotta make it a little bit more whimsical. And my dog Azama said, nah, bro, we going signing. Well, Sakamoto Days is the reverse. He wanted to make it funny. They said we need more action, and bang, here we have an action-packed comedy. And Sakamoto Days, it's pretty much like watching a Jackie Chan movie, but in anime. Like, lots of like funny things. It's Jackie Chan. It's Jackie Chan if he was chubby, running a convenience store, ex-assassin. You know what I'm saying? Quadfather says, I think it's funny the hate the first part got, but this second part, well, and I think it goes back to like tone, I think the tone of the second season definitely makes people feel more like a shonen manga, because the first season was a little more lighthearted. They were getting the team together. The second season just, man, I'm just saying, they unleashed the dragon. Slur And all the bad guys, like, they do a good job, and they just started getting rid of people. That's the crazy part, is like, people are passing away in Sakamoto Days. I didn't expect that from Sakamoto Days. So Sakamoto Days, I think, is going to be one of the top 10 animes, and that's saying something in 2025, given how many anime there were. Sakamoto Days Part 2 has been amazing, and it's going to be sad that it's ending soon. I'm not caught up, though. I'm not caught up. Yo, Shane, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Attic, what's going on? I'm just doing like a little roundup of all the animes that are ending. It's so sad. I'm sad. I'm deeply sad that all my good shows are ending. But I got football, and the Steelers won. Oh God, there's still hope. Week 1, there's still hope. I don't think they ever. Wait, I didn't see Steve's question. What did Steve say? Hi, spare me, Great Lord. Can I find it? Oh, no. Spare me, O Great Lord is not dubbed. I'm on episode 10 of the first season of Spare me, O Great Lord. Great anime. It's just all these anime came out, so I had to kind of put all the old stuff to the side. Yo, the fall season right around the corner. Yeah, but Attic, we all know summer really was not to be played with. I mean, I swear to God, once Wednesday hits, I am cooked, because it's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday's so packed. Sunday, it's like brunch. It's like mimosas. It's eggs. It's lump crab. It's everything. Croissants. All of that. Summer was stacked. I'm so behind. Caught up on. What? Shane, you're watching To Be Hero X and not Lord of the Mysteries? Clevatess is goated. Kaiju, I'm 2-3 episodes behind of Kaiju. I'm in so much problem. I got so many good ones coming out. It's Nagi Day. Oh, Rory Rock. See, there's certain anime I'm not watching, so my Monday, Tuesday, I actually have a little bit of freedom. I hope they do dub Rory Rocks, because that is something I'm interested in, but I just see from clips that it's something I would definitely not pay attention to. I'll be in my phone immediately, unless there's Nakas on the screen. If there's Nakas on the screen, I'm a-watching. You can pin. No, I don't want to moderate comments. Let them talk. One Punch Man, I'm ready, but we're going to go back to One Punch Man in a second. I don't even like To Be Hero X. I just have to follow through, but Lord of the Mysteries is next. Yes, I'm interested to hear. Yeah, thus Nagi, right? Nakas. I'm interested to hear how you feel about Lord of the Mysteries after watching To Be Hero X, and I know that To Be Hero X is a little bit more what anime people love. You know, action, good story, pacing is quick, whereas Lord of the Mysteries is a little bit more of a, you know, you gotta massage it a little bit. You gotta feel a little bit. Man, I hope One Punch Man is good. I know it's gonna be good, man. I'm speaking it into existence. We're not gonna take that negativity. We're gonna live in a positive world where One Punch Man is gonna knock our socks off. I'm so ready for One Punch Man. Kaiju number 8 is ending in 3 or 4 episodes. I'll be honest with you. Once we got through the whole director Shinomiya, spoiler alert, passing away, it started getting better. It's almost like they, to left. See, I'm not caught up on Kaiju, sadly. It just wasn't giving me that pacing that I loved from the first season. So here we are. Now, once he went back and hung out with his old homies for the recon group, and then they started talking about, I forgot what his boy was from last season, but when they went and he got paired up with the other Kaiju, I think Kaiju number 10 or whatever, I'm back. I'm reinvested. I'm reinvested. You know what I'm saying? More side characters are getting more screen time. Okay, so the thing with To Be Hero X, and the one thing I've seen with To Be Hero X, and I gotta give him. Wait, I don't know why I went back to To Be Hero X, but I did see that they're introducing like all the heroes, and I am interested in seeing those characters played out. Sorry, back to Kaiju. Yes, I'm glad that Kaiju is giving some of the side characters some shine, because I kind of got tired of the whole Kafka, like, oh, poor 35-year-old Kafka. It's like, dude, I already lived that life. I don't need to see it through you. Anyways, moving on. Pacific Rim, the animation is much better than Kaiju number 8. What? Steve-O, are you crazy? The Pacific Rim animation, while not terrible, I think that's a very strong statement. Reno, yes. They're reopening the voting to be here. I'm gonna vote for the worst character just to piss people off. Like, the dog who has Vegeta's voice. He should be Hero X. I'm gonna tip the scale. Watch Silva's heavy hand. tip the scale. Where do I vote so I can piss people off? Please put where I can vote in the chat. Gachi Okuda, 60 more episodes. Gachi Okuda has been so much fun, man. Who would have thought an anime about trash, straight garbage, would be hitting? And the last episode was a little bit like, it was one of those table setting episodes. But you know what? Even though they were table setting, it still felt good. I gotta give them credit. The graffiti art that they use in Gachi Okuda is amazing. The whole design of the show is really, really dope. And I'm glad that we're getting 24 episodes of Gachi Okuda. Like, we're gonna be eating through Thanksgiving. It's gonna be great. Togenanki, I need to watch the latest episode. That has been the anime that has me so polarized because I'm back and forth. Like, sometimes I'm like, this is just all Nakas, and sometimes I'm like, oh, this is okay. I really like the character who is kind of like Yuta, where he's like still like using his ex-girl to help him out. I forgot what his name is, but he was pretty cool, and the fact that he used dancing blood moves. The 24 episodes of that as well. And I will say, whenever they animate the blood scenes, like when Shiki's using his gun, I forgot what the guy with the chainsaw hand does, what's his name, but when he's using his chainsaw, all that stuff looks great. It's just like the narrative sometimes is just, I don't know where we're going, you know? But hey, it is what it is. I'm going to keep watching. I probably stop reactions for that when fall starts. Oh, damn, bro. I ain't never heard Addict say he dropping something, and he's dropping Togenanki. The obvious attack Blood Titan. What? Blood Titan? That would be wild. Clevatess. Clevatess is the one that hurts my soul the most because do we only have one more episode left? Ugh, Jesus. One more episode of Clevatess. And it's like, that has truly been the gift that keeps on giving. It's like finding a spring, a hot spring, and just going there, and there was a hot elf chick, a new hot elf chick every day at the spring. That is Clevatess to me. Excuse me, I had to have some grapes. Two more. Okay. Crisis averted. I have 2 more meetings with the hot elf chicks at the spring for Clevatess. Let's go. I don't know what I can say about Clevatess that I haven't said already. It's just, it brings 90 vibes. I think you've said that, Quad, that like, it gives you that like old school 90s, stay up till, 12, 1 in the morning to watch this dark fantasy. We need more Clevatess. Oh, no, brother. LJ, I already said Don is my anime of the year. I know everybody's going to say To Be Hero X. I'm just throwing Don out there as my anime of the year. I'm sticking by it. I ain't changed. I said it was the best last year, and I'm going to double down and say it deserves it this year. There's no elf chick. There's no passive-aggressive elf chick to take the show. So Momo and Okarun, anime 2025. Let's go. Let's see. Togenanki, 24 episodes. Yes. Let's sacrifice Togenanki's remaining 14 or whatever episodes for Clevatess. Dress Up Darling! My Dress Up Darling, it's so funny. Quad, LJ, all the guys, Art, people have been clamoring, telling me, you gotta watch more romance anime, and I have been ducking and diving, but I just decided one day I was gonna throw on Dress Up Darling, and I think I'm like 2 episodes behind because I'm watching it dubbed. I really like the dub voice actors. Gojo's voice actor and Marin's voice actor are amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, I may check out more romance anime after this. What a hell of a way to start romance anime with My Dress Up Darling. But it was, I wouldn't say converted. I have not joined the cult yet. We have not dipped my head into the fresh spring waters that is romance, but I have tipped my toe. Next is Fragrant Flowers. You couldn't catch me watching that. No disrespect to anybody who loves romance. I just seen some interesting things about the show. I know that LJ loves it. It just seems like it's a little too romance. Not enough comedy for me. I like that Dress Up Darling has a nice comedy aspect to it. What do you mean not unlike Fragrant Flowers, Quad? Do you not like Fragrant Flowers? Is not. Oh, so they didn't get a good dub match or voice acting wise. That sucks. What's going on, Rengoku? Thanks for stopping by, brother. The dub is terrible. Wow. It sucks because Netflix paid for the dub, and usually Netflix is on point with their dubs. So drop the ball there, buddy. You dropped the ball there. But yeah, Anime Addict swears by Fragrant Flowers. So I am not a romance person, but Anime Addict has watched his fair share. I trust him. Go watch Fragrant Flowers if you like romance. It just seems a little too romance for me. Bunny Girl Senpai, I've heard of it, but I haven't watched the first season. It kind of falls into the same the same stratosphere of like, it's not for me right now. You know, maybe a year from now I'll come back and I'll be like, it's the best anime ever. Just not something that Quad said it was boring. Moving right along. Call of the Night. So I started watching the first season of this the other day. I watched 2 episodes and I can see why people liked it. The narrative of it didn't grab me enough. Like, I get that she's a vampire and bro wants to sleep. Like, bro's just like me. I can't sleep. I don't ever go to sleep. So, like, low-key would love to meet her so that I could lay down and fall asleep. But nonetheless, cool concept. Haven't finished it. I watched Arc Knight's first season. I have not started the second season. I think it's on the 3rd or 4th. So I got to get on that. Watched Fragrant Flowers today. Wasn't impressed. Hoping it picks up. Artistic Murder. Anime Addict says, I guess you got to watch it subbed because the dub is not good. Or at least Otaku Network said that the English dub was terrible for Fragrant Flowers. It's good, but I caught up to the manga, so I'm torn. So Call of the Night, I'll probably watch it once things die down just because the art and all that stuff seems interesting. Just didn't catch me right away. Shield Hero! Dude, so the funny thing with Shield Hero for me is that, like, I forgot how much I love Nafumi. Nafumi is one of my favorite isekais because isekai main characters, mainly because he doesn't get that easy start. It's not your typical, no, he has issues from the very beginning. And season two was such a, I don't know how season 2 was so bad. It stopped me from watching this show for a long time. And then when I heard season 4 was coming out, I just plowed through 2 and I got to 3 and I was like, wow, season 3 was amazing. Could we just erase season 2 from existence? So many people are gonna like not watch this show because season 2 was paced so terribly. And season 4, not caught up entirely, but it's been amazing so far. It's so funny, bro. It's like, I'm just trying to go and talk to these beast people across the seas. Give me a boat. And they're like, no, you're here. We need to use you and prop you up for political. It's so funny. It's just like everything's political nowadays. You can't escape it. So Shield Hero 4, I haven't watched enough, but I already know it's going to be a banger. Not for me, for president. You heard it here first. Grand Blue. I've always heard of Grand Blue. Never watched it. I can't figure out if it's like an ecchi comedy. It's just a comedy. Is it just ecchi? It's definitely some elements of etchiness to it though, because all the photos are always very, very provocative. It's just a teaser. Next season will be the Phoenix. Okay, got you. Anime Addict says Grand Blue is absolutely hilarious. Shield Hero has been solid. All right, so I guess I got to start watching Grand Blue. Is it ecchi? Is Grand Blue ecchi? I need to figure out if I can watch this around people or if I have to be, in my bedroom behind closed doors with popcorn in hand. Water Magician! Anime Addict, close your ears for a second. I know you hate the show. Water Magician is amazing. It is an isekai done right. It's so funny how we have Nafomi and we have Rio on the same page. I just love that fact that he's one of those guys who's strong and he knows it. It's like, I'm sexy and I know it. I love Rio. Rio's the dude. Rio also has himself a little elf chick. I want to be more like Rio. I think I would choose lightning or wind. Water's cool. I probably would prefer lightning if I was going to be a magician of something, or maybe even fire. But I'll take water. You're never going to go thirsty. And every week they just surprise me. I wish Water Magician was 24 episodes too. Let's sacrifice Togenanki. Let's petition to sacrifice Togenanki. Give Water Magician and Clevatess 24 episodes. We can make this happen. I believe. Grand Blue, a diving anime. No, CQ to watch guy. Grand Blue, I cannot figure out what Grand Blue is. I think it's like these like guys hanging out on the beach, and then like there's a lot of like bathing suits. I don't know what Grand Blue is about. I'm gonna watch the first episode today. I think it's time. Wait, what can you sign, Cassie? Wait, what is it? Oh yes. She's signed. So Togenanki, we're sacrificing it for more episodes of Water Magician and Clevatess. It is diving, but they hardly focus on the diving. Okay, CQ the Watch Guy. It is a diving anime, but it's more about Nakas, is what I'm understanding from this. If you like Grand Blue, watch Detectives these days. You have been swearing by that one, and it looks like it's a funny one. I gotta check that one out. Summer Hikaru died. I have not watched Summer Hikaru died, but Anime Addict is always talking about it, and it seems like something that I might like. Now, I see that there are some BL elements. I can move past the BL and just watch it for what it is, because it seems like the story is really, really good. Seems like it's some kind of horror. Anime Addict says creepy. So par for the course. Is it dubbed? If it's dubbed, maybe I start it up this weekend. Just anything that's like kind of creepy and slow. I kind of want to watch it in English just to help me out. I know I sound like such a dubbed-tard. Dr. Stone. Oh my God. So I've been seeing Anime Addict's videos on Dr. Stone, and I am just like, I got to catch up on season 3. I haven't even watched season 3 yet. It's so bad. Just because I know Dr. Stone's so good, and I loved the first 2 seasons, and there's no reason as to why I haven't watched Dr. Stone. It's one of those things where it's like you want to watch something, and then like you put it on, you're like, no, I'm not ready for this yet. Like I need to have the candles lit. I need to have like chocolate covered strawberries. I need the setting to be right, and that's how I feel about Dr. Stone. So I'm getting some chocolate covered strawberries and lighting some candles within the next week or 2, because Anime Addict swears by Dr. Stone, and he hasn't led me astray as of yet. Keijo. Wait, who's Keijo? You need some alone time. Wait, who's Keijo? Artistic. My guess, because it's Netflix, because they seem to have done the same thing with Yaiba, is they let like the whole 12 episodes run, and then they throw out the dub with the 12. I hate that Netflix does that, but here we are. It's an older anime? Is it ecchi? Not that I know about etchiness. Fire Force for me, have to get the right. Oh man, Fire Force. Oh, I'm ready for the next season, man. I love I know a lot of people feel iffy about Fire Force. Man, I love Fire Force. That's my dog. Peak Force. That's right. Keijo's on Crunchyroll. All right, Casey, say no more. Maybe when I hop off, it's between Grand Blue and Keijo now. It's about fighting with only. Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah, my bad. I didn't know that's what it was called. I mean, who doesn't love fighting with Nakas? And I gotta find a cool way to describe posteriors. There's gotta be I'm gonna find a way to say it that'll like go over people's heads. TBHK, the one with the guy in the bathroom. Never checked it out yet. I haven't. Cake, biscuit. Okay. Yes, Nakas and cake. Who doesn't like fighting with Nakas and cake or biscuits? You know, cake fights. Oh, dude, they how did they do that? They're filtering all of Art's comments. They're saying that Art is not playing above board. Let me go ahead and approve it. Yes, I am a dub-tard. What's going on, Smokey? How you doing, brother? I'm just over here just talking about all the summer anime and just hashing it out, complaining about a couple things. I just got to Quadfather's favorite anime, sort of the Demon Hunter. There's only 3 more episodes left. Quadfather covers this on a weekly basis. He swears by it. He thinks it's one of the better stories. The first 12 episodes were really good to me, but there seems to have been an even sharper decline because Quad hated it from the very beginning. Not hated it, but he just felt that it was meandering, and it seems to have not fixed itself in the later core of the season, sadly. I always pick the wrong horses since the days at Monmouth Park in New Jersey. I just never picked the right horses. They released the latest episode 6 hours late. Yeah, well, I mean that's what happens when you get a High Dive exclusive. Don't start me up about High Dive. Sort of the Quad Fathers, the most important series of all time. I mean, it's going to be going down in literary history, clearly. I'm gonna move on before I get Quad Father even more upset. Anne Shirley. I have not watched Anne Shirley, and it's funny enough, nobody that I know. Are you watching Anne Shirley, Quad? Attic? Any of you guys? Art? Any guys watch Anne Shirley? Haven't really heard much. Oh, Anime Addict. I should have known Anime Addict was secretly watching Anne Shirley and not sharing the reactions with us. Quad Father has zero interest, and they decided to flag that. I guess there's some kind of propaganda out for Anne Shirley. Witch Watch. Witch Watch is such a cool show, but sometimes Witch Watch feels like it's too damn meta. And it's funny because Dress Up Darling does similar things, but because Dress Up Darling has like animes in it, and he's like, oh, he's watching this anime, so it's an anime within the anime. But like Witch Watch is like breaking the fourth, fifth, sixth wall every damn time. It's to the point where it's like, so are you Sakamoto Days with magic, but not as well done? I don't know how to feel about Witch Watch. I don't know how to feel about Witch Watch because it's not bad, but then sometimes they're like just leaning too far into the whole, like they think they're no, you know what they think they are? They think that they're Gintama, where it's like all these little nuances that like if you didn't watch anime, you wouldn't understand half the jokes. Seriously, if you don't watch anime, you wouldn't get half the jokes. But here we are, a bunch of people who watch anime, so it doesn't really mean much. Nonetheless, I like the idea of Witch Watch, but sometimes it kind of feels like it's almost like trying to play on the nostalgia too much, you know, personally. Let's see, what do we have? I just watched Witch Watch for laughs. Witch Watch should I wear today? Man, listen, I'm always wearing my Apple Watch, to be honest with you. I read the books when I was in school. I'm good. Wait, oh, Anne Shirley was a book? All right. I saw something where they were in a church once, and I was like, I'm good. Anytime you're like, not that I'm anti-religion. I was just like, kind of like to keep separation of church and state, personally. Goes full Deadpool. Woo. Summer Pockets. Haven't watched Summer Pockets. I'm Anime Addict. Can you speak to this? Quad, Art, one of you guys? I feel like one of you guys watched Summer Pockets and can help me out because I have not. Is it a romance anime? The girl looks very somber on the photo. I'm guessing it's a... Oh, damn. Anime Addict dropped Summer Pockets. That's all I needed to hear. Unless Quad has something kind to say, I'm going to move right along. Art hasn't seen it. It's not looking good for Summer Pockets. Yaiba, Samurai Legend. So, never watched it. I think it was... yeah. I think I remember looking at the cover art for it, and it probably was a mystery. Yaiba Samurai Legend was amazing. I don't know why I stopped watching it. I think I wanted it to be dubbed, and that's why I just put it down. And now they are dubbing it, so I think I'm gonna pick it back up. There's no reason not to watch it. Yaiba. It's funny how Netflix has not, in my opinion, missed on any of their remakes. Ramen and a Half, amazing. Yaiba, amazing. What other remakes do they have? But those are the two off the top of my mind where it's like they did right by the communities in what they did. One I wish more people watch is the Nine Rulers Crown. I ain't heard of that. Is that some Donwa or something? Anime Addict always trying to show me the light on some shit, bro. What? What is that? I ain't never heard of that. Oh, looks like that's all? That's it? What else? There's got to be some more anime, man. Let me go to Crunchyroll. What else is ending that I have not talked about? Me on my little Crunchyroll. So I got to get back on time to strike Turkey. I watched the first episode. I did a watch along. And it's something I think I'm going to just do a watch along for every episode. Because it was interesting. And yeah, there was no reason for me not to continue it. I'm watching too much. Necronomicon and the Cosmic Horror Show. I've been told that one is really, really good. Like the first episode starts off terrible, and then it like slowly gets better. And I love a good show that starts off bad and gets good. Like, what more can you ask for? You know what I'm saying? What else do we got here? Detectives these days are crazy. Quad was just talking about this one. Sounds like it's going to be a good watch. Watch the first 3, got bored. Damn. Turkey Time? You got bored of Turkey Time? So definitely we'll have to check out Detectives These Days Are Crazy. It's one of those that I'm just like, every day I'm refreshing to see if it got dubbed. That one, never in my life will I ever watch Rent a Girlfriend, unless I'm paid to do so, but just not in the cards from what I'm seeing here. So wait, Grand Blue, none of it's dubbed? None of it? That's why I've never seen this. It all adds up now. Let's see. So no Rent a Girlfriend, a couple of Cuckoos season 2. Haven't watched it. I feel like Anime Addict and Quad like this show for some reason. I finally watched Vampire in the Garden. Interesting. Vampire in the Garden is not something I've seen. Is that the one that's on Netflix? Did they just drop that on Netflix? What's going on, Kaio Tim? Times 10. Yeah, Summer Pockets definitely looks like Summer Pockets looks like a mystery. Cultural exchange student with a game central girl. See, this was one of those that I saw. Oh, they're dubbing it. I guess I gotta check it out since it's getting dubbed. Just kidding, not for me. Just kidding. Maybe I will. Without the sister, a couple of Cuckoos would be awesome. Oh God, wait. Please don't tell me it's like some kind of like sister love thing going on. You wouldn't have seen Couple because it's a rom-com. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I kind of figured from the photo. I'm not into harem style. Like, I'll probably never really be into harem style comedies because it's just like, that shit is a neckbeard fantasy. Oh, these girls are chasing after me and I can't pick which one. Is it my sweet lover from the past? Like, that's I like my Dress Up Darling because it kind of feels realistic. Like, it could potentially happen. Now, it doesn't happen often, but it could potentially happen. The harem, this guy who has every girl in the world trying to chase after him, not so much. Not as believable to me. And it's hard for me to suspend belief on that kind of stuff. Gotta hear it. That's just H anime. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what are y'all? Oh. See, Tim trying to get me kicked. That's what Tim's trying to do. Get me kicked. What's going on, NYC Anime? Yeah, I do not like harem animes. I hate them in isekai. It's like, get that shit out of here, bro. Oh my God. Like, what's with people and thinking that like multiple women, shut up. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Denkin no Mogora, the Earthbound Mole. So I started this and like, there's so many things about this that just make me feel like it should be a good anime. I just gotta push through because there's some parts of it that are fun, but then it's just very wordy. You know, the art is really cool. I don't know. I'm gonna probably watch it when it's all finished. Anybody else watched Denkin no Mogora, the Earthbound Mole? Bro, Nukutsu is wild. I don't know if I've seen that one. Harem can be good if it isn't well, that's the thing. A lot of the harems are like a part of the plot's device, and that just you know, like if the harem is just like an ancillary part of it, that's different. But when it's a major plot device, it's like jeez, brother. It's more like H anime than. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Are you saying harem anime or are you talking about tentacles? Appraiser, best harem? Shane, tell me more. Tell me more. What? Can you give me the full name on that? GK Meta, what's going on, bro? Get the last 4 minutes in Nakatsu, not my bag. Didn't get the last. Wait, now I gotta look up this show that y'all talking about. Nukatsuki. I'm not even saying that shit right. Wait, what? Wait, is that the name of the anime? Nukitashi. Thank you. That's not okay. It's not on Crunchyroll, so I already know. I'm live on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not gonna click any further. I can already tell that this is gonna get me. You guys want to get me banned from YouTube, huh? Yeah, bro. You got me looking that stuff up on the tube, bro. Wild. I didn't get past 4. Yo, GK, stop lying, bro. You got to episode 12, and the last 4 minutes threw you off. Just be honest, bro. Hey, man. Hey, look. That's okay. No. I know. I already looked it up, and I'm not going any further than that. I looked it up. I saw one image, and I said, "No mas." We are moving right along. Night of the Living Cat was such a great show. I just kind of it's just, what do I say? Like, the concept's good and all that. The pacing just was kind of like, oh, okay, cat serve zombies. And like, when it started, I had high hopes. I thought we was cooking. And then, I don't know. I don't think your comment got flagged, bro. Orisuki is actually a pretty good harem anime. No, actually, so Hotel Inhumans, I think is my next one. I think is the next one I'm going to talk about. I dropped that one second or third episode. If you're talking about Night of the Living Cat, I'm going to finish it. It's one of those that I'm not like really pressed to watch more of. And then so Anime Addict was just talking about Hotel Inhumans. So I watched the first episode and the action was amazing. But then it gave me anthology vibes, and I'll be honest with you, man, I'm not a real big fan of anthology type animes. I did enjoy the one that was on Netflix, Grim Variations, but I kind of like to have narratives build over time. So when I figured out it was like they'll just be helping different assassins, yeah, it kind of threw me off a little bit. No tentacles. I don't deal with tentacles. So then Cholula, stop talking about these weirdo stuffs. Inhumans has not kept Quad's attention. The first episode had some great action. I'm surprised. Does it just kind of drop off after a while? Because that's what I was worried about. I was worried about the first episode just being like high octane, fighting, good times, and then all of a sudden, nothing, Inhumans has been great the last couple of episodes. So Anime Addict still he has a glowing review for it. So here we are. Hey, Tim's in the YouTube chat. Let's go. So like I was saying, I keep seeing Theater of Darkness. I never watched it. One Piece is such a weird thing for me because it's like I'm still in Wano. And it's just so much of it has been kind of like, it's just because of the community, I just know so much that it's like, I'm really not pressed to catch up to One Piece because I just see everybody post about it. So it's like, okay, y'all have fun. I know it's amazing. We already talked about Gachiakuda, amazing. One Piece is taking a break. All right, maybe I'll watch some One Piece while it takes a break. For me, the momentum, like to watch it, just kind of died away once I started finding out all the things that were happening on Egghead, and it's like it's my own fault for being on X and seeing all the scans, and the One Piece community loves the show and they love sharing their thoughts, and it's my fault for not watching and falling so far behind, sadly. Just wait 1 or 2 months, then binge. I mean, I'm on 180, so I have a lot to binge. I just got to like where Luffy went Gear 5, and the Kaido fight is taking too damn long. Like, when he was crying, oh, I'm crying, I was just like, oh my God, dude, this is reminding me of my watching Dragon Ball Z when I was a child, and it was just like, dude, get back to fighting, please. Get back to fighting. It's going to be 2 more years until One Piece ends its final arc. Okay. Attic also likes Togen Anki, though. Oh, wait, I mean, nothing wrong with Attic liking Togen Anki. I'd say Egghead is better than Wano. Look, my one of my best friends is a One Piece addict, and all he does is like that's the one anime he's consistent with, and he gets mad at me every week when he sees my videos and I'm talking about another anime, and he's like, "What about One Piece?" And I'm just like, dude, like I don't have 80 episodes to watch of this anime, so that's why I'm talking about this one. Yeah, that's why I wait when the episodes build and binge. No, that's smart. GK Meta, that's a heady play on your part for sure. Tim, Anime Addict says he thinks it's okay. He doesn't love it. He doesn't love Togenanki. We all watch Togenanki for the Nakas. Ugly Mug Epic Fighter is one of those sleeper animes to me. I didn't expect it to touch on so many like real topics, like the fact that the one girl went through a horrible accident and was scarred and couldn't see. Like there's so many little things with each of these characters and their backstories prior to coming to this world. I think that Ugly Mug Epic Fighter is definitely a sleeper because it's funny, but then there's some real themes and some real serious things going on where a lot of these people were transported to this world and they had some big issues. Like the one girl had something in her status box where she has to kill pretty girls. Like it's sad. I think a lot of people, it just shows you that a lot of people are going through things and we should be kinder to others. That's what this show tells me. Ugly Mug Epic Fighter is be kinder to the people around you because you don't know what's going on in their personal lives. I love Ugly Mug Epic Fighter, and I suggest anybody who's not watching it to watch it. It's a great show. I watch it weekly. Amazing show. One of my favorite shows that I feel nobody talks about is Apocalypse Bringer Minogra World Conquest starts with the civilization of ruin. I love this show. Takuto Ada is dope. He reminds me of a calm version of Ein's Own Gold. I truly feel Apocalypse Bringer Minogra is doing things that you typically don't see. It is slow. It is slow. It is not something that you're going to get a lot of action with. It is literally based on a real-time strategy game. And if you play real-time strategy games, there's a lot of like building up your units and doing Civ this. I love Command and Conquer, StarCraft, Command and Conquer, Civ, all those type of games. I am a Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I played every single one of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, so I love RTSs. This does it all. Plus, you can just tell that this guy is a menace. Octopus Atua, exactly. And I just know Takuto is not a good person. I just know he's about to go crazy on some people. Maybe not this season. Hopefully we get a second season. I just know he's going to do the flip. Just like Ainz does, he's going to do the flip. Kaio Tim knows what's up. Man. I really, really enjoy Apocalypse Bringer Minogra, and I wish we had more animes that like kind of just were different, not your typical, oh God. GK. But I wish we had more animes that just push the boundaries a little bit more. Everything's so damn isekai, so much reborn in a new world. I like Minogra, I like Gachukita, I like these animes that are kind of pushing new boundaries and doing things that we haven't seen before. And the biggest thing for Minogra for me is like the battle between good and evil and what he perceives as evil, what they perceive as evil, what the game world perceives as evil. It just really makes you think hard. He is evil though. I'm telling you right now. He's not good. I know for a fact that he's gonna do some bad things. I'm telling you, Anime Addict, let it run and then you just watch it all together. Because I'll be honest with you, man, I'd be sad when I ain't got no more Minogra to watch. That is like the first thing I watch on Sunday. Minogra. I watched this before Gacha Kita. Please don't fight me. Do not fight me. Do not fight me. All right, Minogra. Ruri Rocks. I haven't watched Ruri Rocks, but Quad, the big dog Quad, says that Ruri Rocks rocks. It's all about the Nakas. It's all about the Nakas. And, from what I've seen in the videos that Quad has provided, the stones look good, the Nakas look good. What else can I say? I'll be watching Ruri Rocks eventually. I will be watching Ruri Rocks. It's just a matter of time. Even if it doesn't get dubbed, I'm going to make a concerted effort to watch it. I did not watch Punriru is a Kawaii Slime. Just not something that interests me. You and Idol Precure, not for me. With you and the Rain. I feel like Quad and Attic have talked about this, or not Attic, but definitely Quad has watched. Oh, so Attic has watched it. I don't know if I've seen any reactions to that one from you. I could see this being good. The cover art looks good. I like cute animals. So, With You in the Rain. Anne Shirley is a no for me. Rascal does not dream of Bunny Senpai. I think that's just season 2 of Bunny Senpai. Dress Up Darling is goated. Private Tutor to the Duke's Daughter. It seems like one of those animes that if it was dubbed and it was a random Saturday, I'd give it a watch. With it not being dubbed, it's not exactly at the top of the queue. But the art looks interesting. I mean, the art looks interesting. It's fantasy. So once you're fantasy, you're already gonna get a nod from me. You know, Private Tutor is average. Damn. All right, that wasn't a glowing review from Anime Addict, so that's a no for me, dog. Quad said started it, enjoyed it, but got lost in the swarm. Isn't that everything? Isn't that our life? Isn't that? Don't we start with open and hopeful eyes with so much great things to watch, and then we get halfway through and we're just like, oh my god, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. Scooped up by an S-Rack adventurer, started out as that typical unknowing strong guy. It still is, but it's better than most of the unknowing strong guy animes, I guess. I watch it. I like it. What I suggested to people, it wouldn't be the first thing I suggested. Damn, I haven't watched the latest episode, but I like Merlin. She's hot. So, yeah, I watch for Merlin mainly. I am looking forward to Sanda. It is pretty standard. It's your general anime. It's the NYC Anime Nerd says it best. The seasonal slop anime. That is exactly what this is. What's going on, Doran? The Shy Hero and the Assassin Princesses is one of those that I did not expect to be so much fun. And it is very episodic, but it's such a good time. Yes, you know me, brother. Even though it is episodic, I do enjoy watching like the different the different princesses take their shots at our boy Toto, and he just takes it like a champ. I want to be more like Toto, you know, hanging out with hotties, you know, deflecting them, trying to kill me. Actually, I am Toto. Water Magician and S-Class Hero are dope. A lot of sleepers. Yes, Kyle Tim, you are 100% right. But yeah, the Shy Hero is an interesting anime. I find it hilarious that he definitely was like spazzing out originally, and now he's kind of keeping it cool. Like he's learned to kind of get along with the girls, and he doesn't like spaz out as soon as he sees some skin. That it was funny to start. I do appreciate that. Water Magician is so good, man. I love Rio, man. That's my dog. What about Silent Witch? I love Silent Witch. I think it's so funny. You keep on calling the animes out right before I get to that. Oh, well, Silent Witch is a ways away. But no, Silent Witch. And it's funny because typically I'm not that slice of life. And it's slice of life-ish, but then there are some elements of like, how would you say? It's slice of life, but then she be using magic. And when they show her using magic, it's like, can I learn magic next, please? Can I please learn magic next? She does that shit so eloquently, and I like that she's like scared. It's just very well done. I don't think that they had an episode this week, so that's why it kind of fell all the way at the bottom, because I'm going through the new Crunchyroll list, all the new anime that drops. I saw that they dropped the Chainsaw Man condensed animes. I might have to watch that because it's been so long, and it upsets me because I really love Chainsaw Man, and I'm only getting a movie. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm tired of these movies being placeholders, and it's been, 3 years since we had Chainsaw Man? Do better, Chainsaw Man. What's boring? Silent Witch occasionally a few. Oh, Quad? You watch everything and you think that's boring? Interesting. I like Silent Witch. Just shows that not everything's for everybody, for sure. Betrothed to My Sister's Ex seems to be a crowd favorite. It's a little too romance heavy for me, but I appreciate those who appreciate romance. Quad and I believe Art speak highly of Betrothed to My Sister's Ex. Maybe not for me. They did that for Sailor Moon Crystals. There's a season and then the movie. Well, look, I don't mind that, Doran, because that's a remake, and I love Sailor Moon. I was actually rewatching Sailor Moon Crystals, and good times. Good time with Sailor Moon Crystals. I love Sailor Moon. I don't know if you've ever seen my poster. I have a really nice acrylic painting of Usagi forever. She was my first anime crush, and now it's all about Yorichi. CSM. Oh God, Tim, get out of here. CSM is not trash. Shh, shh, shh. Sisters X is great. They got some big plot twists. I feel you, Doran. I feel you. I respect that. I guess more so what I was saying is that because it's a remake, I can understand them taking that route. I don't like when we're getting its first adaptation, like Chainsaw Man, and like I am happy about Infinity Castle, to answer GK's question, but like I don't know how to feel about never seeing another season of Demon Slayer. It feels kind of like a cash grab to me. I know it's not. I know that it's more so to make sure that the quality of the content looks great and all of that, but it just falls flat when I'm not going to get another season and I got to go to the movie theater to watch one of my favorite animes, just personally, for me. Just stay away from the Discaris. Bro, this is anime. We're doing an anime random, not manga. Discaris is mine, though, Tim. I already lay claim to Discaris, brother. Sorry. Yeah, CSM Reese looks very interested. They rated Infinity Castle rated R. What? Is it blood? Because, like, what? Why would they rate Infinity Castle rated R? That doesn't make any sense. Windbreaker. Why is this on my list? Wasn't Windbreaker like over a long time ago? So they just put Scumbag System on Crunchyroll, and like, don't ask why I know about Scumbag System. My older sisters are really into Donghua, and they were just like, yeah, we're watching this thing called Scumbag System, and supposedly it's like this person is reborn as like a villain, and they got to make the main character fall in love with them. Look, China. I thought Japan be making some interesting stories. China be like, hold my beer. China's just like, hey, hold my beer. Hold it. Do you think Sisters X better than Fragrant Flowers? All right, he's definitely asking the chat because he ain't asking me. Solo camping for 2 seems interesting. I haven't checked it out, but Quad swears by it. Well, not swears by it, but he's been following it, and it looks pretty interesting. They do more than camping, from what I've seen, so that's good. Was interesting that Buddy is like my age, and the shorty that he's hanging out with is like 18. But hey, you know, a man can dream. I keep hearing about Kametsubaki City under construction. The animation looks really cool for it. Probably not for me. Outcast Restaurant. Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. Another one that doesn't seem like it's for me per se. Oh, she's 20. Okay. And he's like 30, 35 or 36 or whatever. I mean, still a lot younger or older. Why you detected inactivity? What are you doing? I'm not inactive. Oh, God. They're telling me I'm inactive. It's like, bro, I'm talking to the chat. All right, we back. Solo camping was weird because where she gets the chicken from. Oh, he's 34. All right. So just 14 years difference. That's it. Where does she get the chicken from? She has no supplies. All right. You might have gotten me interested on this just to figure out where the chicken's coming from. Okay. New Saga. I don't really do videos on this, and I'm going to do a video about New Saga tomorrow because I have been watching New Saga. I really enjoy New Saga, and I thought it was going to be one type of show, and it ended up being very different from what I expected. Like, he does go back in time, but it doesn't follow the typical tropes. It is a little bit weird, but I like it. I like the fact that he's redoing things, but a lot of things are changing. Like, he killed his sword master, so it's like, all right, well, you're not going to be able to go with the same crew. I don't know, man. I think New Saga has been pretty good. I would give it like a 7.5, 8. It is slower. It is slower, but it's... I like it. Yeah. The animation is meh. I'll give you that. Omnio Chitin Rebirth verse. Whew.
Oh my God, you're talking about plot twists in New Saga. Omnio Kaiden Rebirth verse. It's so funny. I was talking to somebody in my comments, and they were talking about how they love ReZero, and that they weren't sure about Omnio Kaiden, and I was just like, look, if we took Subaru out of ReZero, ReZero is a pretty good show. But Omnio Kaiden Rebirth, I think that's why I like Omnio Kaiden Rebirth so much, is because I like Tikaru Narihara and like the way he approaches things as opposed to the way that Subaru did. But I can understand why people like ReZero. This isn't going to be about ReZero. Omnio Kaiden Rebirth verse has been amazing. I just need to figure out what's going on with the time bird. Like, there have been some elements where I'm just like, all right, you're painting yourself into a very, very tight corner. How are you going to finish this? No. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about ReZero. We're moving on. But how are you going to paint yourself out of this little corner here with the time bird? Bro, I could literally make a TikTok channel just about Subaru. But we're not going to do that. The Seventh Prince has been... I did not even think... Damn, anime, for real? You stopped around 5th? You didn't even get to the good part of Omnio Kaiden. I can understand why you did, though, because the narrative for Omnio Kaiden can get very, like, wait, so he's reborn, but then he's not, and then there's certain things that people are remembering. Like, I get why you stopped. For sure. But it does get better, in my opinion. It really does get better, in my opinion. In my opinion, they do the redo the right way. But Seventh Prince has been amazing. I did not expect it to get a second season, and it's kind of hilarious that the second season is cooking like, I mean, the animation is incredible. When I first saw Seventh Prince, I guess I didn't realize how amped up the animation was initially, and kind of like going back and watching, it was like, no, the animation has always been on point. And so Quad, in Seventh Prince defense, they don't focus on the main character's legs as much. Because I do understand, like, the first season, it was a little bit much. And I think somebody was like, yo, tone it down. We don't need to be seeing all that. So the second season hasn't been that bad, in my opinion, with that aspect. But the animation and the story for Seventh Prince has been very good. I thought it was a seasonal anime when I first watched the first one because it's so many of these. I'm the 8th grandson. I'm the 7th. Like in winter, one of my favorite animes was like, I'm the 7th noble who wants to master magic, and like I know I'm never getting another season of that. But Seventh Prince, man, amazing. His age. What do you mean? What's wrong with his age? I don't know, man. I watched Jessup Darling, and I watched the second episode with Marin, so I don't know. It's all out the window for me. I'm screwed. I'm on a list somewhere. Dealing with the Mikado sisters is a breeze. That just seems like a harem anime. Not for me. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. The best snacks got to be grapes. I mean, amazing. Top tier snack. People like apples. I'm here for the grapes. I gotta finish Reborn. Okay, you love Mikado Sisters. Is it a harem romance anime? GK dropped it after the festival. Damn, GK, you've been dropping a lot of animes, bro. You gotta see it through, my boy. You gotta see it through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be dropping these animes as soon as you stop them. Mikadono? Oh, it's Mikadono. I said Mikado. I butchered their names. Yeah. 40 plus on the list. Oh gosh. Let's see. So, Vending Machine, I need to finish the first episode like badly. Once I finish, first season, and then because I heard that he be getting busy. You know, I heard he got the hands now. So, we'll definitely be watching. Oh, I might have to end this. I got maintenance. All right, I think I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I didn't expect maintenance to come right now. All right, see y'all later, man.